Hi everyone, I'm David John Sponheim, running for president in 2016. As you know, I've been writing a letter to the IAEA director to talk about an idea that could very well save Fukushima from a major spill out into the bay outside of the reactor itself. Now, we do know that TEPCO is proceeding with a plan to remove the spent fuel rods, over 1,500 of them, from reactor 4. And the process could very well be like picking up sticks. And once one drops, the entire containment vessel filled with water could be released into this zone right outside of the Fukushima reactor. If we place an aircraft carrier that's currently being mothballed to the cost of $2 billion, our country, our tax dollars, your money, is going into mothballing an aircraft carrier, the USS Forrestal, turning into scrap metal when it could be used to block the opening out of Fukushima. And what we could do, and this is built into the letter that I wrote the director, is magnetize the reactor, magnetize the aircraft carrier, because it's mostly iron, to attract heavy metal radiation. So it would become like a radiation magnet in the event that we do have major spillage. Now, major spillage means 85 times as bad as Chernobyl. And mind you, Chernobyl happened in an inland region. This is right on the Pacific Ocean and could very well endanger the entire world. I've got documents and information relevant to that, thanks to one of our contributors. Medium Ruth just sent this in. This is coming from what is called the Energy News, essentially, ENE News. And they are saying that a nuclear expert says that the fuel rods are in a jumble at Fukushima Unit 4 pool. Unclear if they are cracked, and they may be leaking plutonium right now. The U.S. pressing Japan on the removal, and there's fears that terrorist activity is going on at the plant. I mean, there's all kinds of things happening. The rods are of great concern to everybody. There's all kinds of people blogging about it. We, at America's Third Party, are dedicated to solving the problem. I believe that we could build a mound of dirt up to the height of the rods, which are about 75 feet elevated in the air, and then essentially provide a canister-like container to leach into, temporarily, mind you, and additionally put the aircraft carrier aside that area, that opening in the water, and then provide blockage so that we'd even have to sink the aircraft carrier a little bit into the water so that it touches ground, so that it provides a safe area to contain a major breach, which could very well endanger the entire human race. Now, it's hard for me to talk about this because it is such an important issue to me on a daily basis. It's hard for me to talk about this because we are talking about our lives here. We're talking about all of our futures, all of humanity's existence. The human species is at the verge of extinction, and we're all laughing and talking and watching video games and cable TV and God knows what else you're doing in your spare time. We can't lose focus. We have to stay on focus with this one important matter, and that is dealing with the leach of all this radiation into the Pacific Ocean. Now, we've talked about spent fuel rods, dangerous ones in our 104 nuclear reactors in America, and I can tell you we can deal with those using a fast breeder technology that was phased out by Bill Clinton in 2000. If we built one fast breeder near Yucca Flats, we could have a repository for all of our spent fuel rods. We could do this. We could also create safe, meltdown-proof pebble reactors. Pebble reactors are the newest technology that will provide virtual meltdown-proof safety into the future. So the new technology, the phase 4 is coming, but generation 4 reactors are not online right now in America. We need to start thinking about that. And we definitely should help Japan right now and move aggressively. Not sit around and talk about it, but move aggressively at helping resolve the problem at Fukushima. Thanks for listening to this little tidbit on my idea.